Hey guys, it's Sky. Thank you for hanging out with me today. Really on a beautiful, amazing Saturday evening, and I couldn't imagine a better freaking date than being with you right here, right now, because I had connected with the light beings, and as I connect with them often now, because as we know, since the change has taken place, and we are now we're out of quarantine now. I've talked about this many times, and I wanted to really hone into you the messages from the light beings that are so of pure love, so much of pure love. And if you're a light worker, I know that you too are getting the same messages that I am. Maybe some of you aren't as vocal as I am, or other light workers here that are presenting our stuff on the internet, but we still hold you very high even though you don't have a voice out here. We are connected to you on a very special radar level, almost as if we hear your thoughts. So I want you to know that you're not alone and your thoughts and in your mission to help restore the planet. As the light beings have connected with me on the messages on how the planet is going to be restored after Discloser, and they really they connect with me also on a light worker's mission, because it is their mission to express to us what our mission is. And I believe that if you are a light worker, you are igniting to this. I absolutely know that. I know that you are ignited to a change on the planet right now, that there are many of us, thousands of us, that has been contacted by these extra-dimensional beings that are connecting with us either through, well, let's get to it. They're connecting with us either through taking some of us on their ships. They are connecting with us through empathic downloads. They are connecting with us through sending ascended masters to you, to us. Now, light workers sometimes have this little connotation of being a little new agey. This is so much more profound than that. Of course, there's this little new agey kind of light worker, peace and light, spread that. This is so much more than this. This is much more where you have been you've been ignited at a cellular level, and your DNA structure has actually changed, and your Akashic remembrance has ignited, and your shamanistic truth has come forth, and your remembrance of your galactic family has come forth, and your connection to the higher realms, and your connection to your channeling, and your remembrance of your galactic family is going to start to ignite with you. And I know that's a far stretch for some people. I'm going to invite you to really stretch your imagination. You know, there's some big changes going on, and as light workers, we have to be extremely prepared for this. There's going to be changes in the United States of America. We are, and I believe too that you've been called to this, and you have been chosen to guide the planet through some very massive changes. And at this point in our evolution, we must take those very serious, as I have been DNA coded and upgraded to recognize that Gaia has spoken to us. Not only Mother Earth has spoken to us, as they ignited me and let me know that I'm a channel for not just Gaia, but we must understand there are many councils, and there are many federations in our galactic huge family. And there are certain people that are selected or understand that we are just here to communicate. And as I have been directed, I am here to communicate not just for, as I have been directed, the Native Americans of Ascendants of, I'm going to tell you, Lemuria and Mo, and they are huge right now. As I have been introduced to Shambhala, coming from the center of the earth, telling me my first connection, we are to prepare for changes. And that only Shambhala, but I'm going to tell you there are Octorians that have their spaceships here, that they have connected to me as I remain to stay neutral to the light and the dark, as they proceed to give messages to both sides, as I refrain to stay neutral, because it is important that we are communicating on all levels, and that all situations on all dimensions are healed, as the Lightworkers have the capability of doing so, as we to ourselves have been through enormous amount of pain and structures and dimensions, and walked through hell, and walked through all levels of the 9 lower worlds and the higher worlds, and we have conquered our inner self-mastery, and we prepare to proceed with the planet with the missions sent from the higher beings to go forth and carry out our mission. And you too have been ignited, and you will know how to carry out your mission. And I'm going to tell you, a mission of a Lightworker is we have been genetically coded. We have been incarnated to wake up at this time. There are many Lightworkers, I'm going to say, are scientists. There are many Lightworkers in Washington, D.C. We are going to see a turn of power in the judicial system, as our leaders are going to be taken out of power, as I am directed to instruct us that will be taking place, as many of our judicial leaders are self-appointed judges from the tribe of Dan, which is a very lower tribe of the Satanistic tribes that have conquered our world in collaboration with the Vatican, with the Illuminati and the New World Order. But see, they are just, may I state to you, they are just one segment of the very tall Jesuit orders of the Knights of Malta. And this cannot be ignored. They are, when you see the little snake Pope, the Pope has a little thing on his head that goes like this. Okay, so because I read symbols, because what happens when you're Lightworkers, you forget you are outside of the matrix now, and you have learned to read only life and only symbols and only truth, as in other dimensions we speak in symbols, and you're educated. Your higher beings are educated you on this. You have a supreme beings that have totally trained you to wake up right now. Your life has not been a mistake. If you're a Lightworker, it's not been a mistake that you've gone through hell, because you are conditioned, programmed to be outside the matrix right now, to understand symbolism. And one of those, because that's how we connect in past this matrix, in all those ET realms, there's codes. There's codes of the laws of how we interact, and we communicate through telepathy. And there's the communication's much different. So anyway, we are trained to, first thing is symbols. And when you see a Pope or something like this, this is a symbolic lineage of the reptilian fish of the time of the ages that came from the, I believe it was the Orion constellation that brought us the reptilians, and they believe they are running this planet. They have worked with the Satanistic rituals and the Dark Cabal on our planet, and they were also the Jesuits are protecting the Crusaders from a long time ago are protecting the Treasury and the Vatican. So it's very important. If this were to get out, everything in our belief system is going to be tweaked a little bit, but It's okay. We all predicted this. It's even predicted in the Bible. But, you know, if you're strong in your true religion and what's going to happen, you're going to stay strong. And you must find your inner self right now, because I tell you what they're telling me about the cabal and their plans. And their plans are that they have planned an alien ET invasion on us. But they understand the light workers around the planet, we are wicked in our vengeance, in our mission to come forth and expose and reunite us light workers right now in the truth. We can't stop. It is a genetic code given to us from Gaia. And it's not going to stop. And we understand and we see everything that you are doing. So in coordinates with that, we understand that your mission, the mission to go ahead with the ET thing has been kind of altered because a lot of light workers found out. So there will be other, there will be a silence on that, and then there will be another admission of that. But right now, we understand that the cabal has taken great measures to disguise themselves and play dead for a little while. And I don't believe that's true for 1 minute at all. They are the Knights of Malta. They will control this planet, they think. Until now, until us light workers and the times and the Aquarius ages, we have come forth and we have stood our ground. When you're a light worker, you don't change. You're genetically coded with a Christ consciousness that does not back down. You don't care if you're going to change dimensions. Your plan will be, your mission will be carried out. Whether you see a Gaia ascend in this carnation or not, your mission is going to be carried out. And that's it. That's it. And that's what they didn't understand, is that we are genetically coded with the codes of Prime Creator. Nothing outweighs that. This cabal movement is a temporary glitch in the movement of planet of Gaia. She will see her ascension. Us light workers are ignited, and we see it, and we have remote view, and we will report to you the next move that is going to take place, because we can. And if you're a light worker, you too are ignited, and you too see what we all see. And we have ignited ourselves together, and you don't stand back when you are confronted with a judicial system, when you're confronted with a police system, when you're confronted with the Vatican, when you're confronted with Illuminati in your own personal lives, because I will tell you, most light workers are. And you are confronted with the darkest of evils. And you don't back down. What happens is you understand how strong you are and how vibrant you are and how much more power the light has than any darkness. And when we all ignite together, our bodies, I have a remembrance of Lumeria. That is why I come forth. I have had my own interactions with the Illuminati. That is why I have come forth. I understand that I am a light being. I understand that I am genetically coded on a light mission to carry us back to our ascension. And it's not going to stop. Whether in this incarnation or the next, my mission will be carried out. And with all light workers, that is our mission. We don't change. There's nothing else in that sentence that exists. We are a light worker. We will see a Gaia ascend. We have been genetically coded. We are on radar. It is foolproof. We have remote view, and this will be carried out. So I am excited to see all of you on the mission, and I am excited to see all of you on the fifth dimension, as we are constantly in connection of the changes that are going to take place. When the changes take place within the United States judicial system, as we know, they have been brutally bombarded with the cabal and the Illuminati and the darker orders. No, remember, not everybody within the judicial system is evil. not everybody within Washington is evil. There are like light workers working in there, so we must be there to protect them and to carry out their mission, as they have a powerful mission, as they too are radaring us. This is no joke. The times are changing. We will be guided. And once the leaders either are going to be arrested or they're going to be taken in what has repeatedly been shown to me is a healing chambers. This healing chambers holds very high evolved ascended masters, for you do not come out and tend to heal the planet, become a leader. You do not disarm dysfunctional behaviors unless you experience them yourself. So in order to come out of this and be a leader, you must have walked through every mission yourself and overcome every mission yourself in order to lead us into the light. And then you will be asked if you would not like to lead our country, but if you would like to lead us in our oneness. And this is a mission that will be met without mistake. The light beings show me, the light beings of all of the missions show me. There is a mission to proceed with the 32 races that have ignited us in our involvement. And there are more or less, but there are races that have come. There are 32 races, although there are ascended masters as well. There's the Nuturu. We have to be ignited to all possibilities of where we came from. And the truth will be revealed to us very, very soon on our planet. And I'm asking you to stay very strong during the changes. There's going to be changes in the United States of America. They have shown this to me for a very, very long time. And there are very many light workers around the planet igniting us for this. And we will stay strong in our darkest defeat. We absolutely know the truth, and that's not going to change. And I thank you, and stay connected.